welcome back. So it's Saturday, May, I don't know how I have it in the title. As you can see behind us, we're on our way to the racetrack. So this is one of the rare weekends where everybody is racing at the same time. Piedmont, Farmington, Roxborough, Galat, Darlington, Rockingham has an NHRA divisional. I don't know if anybody will have a big crowd other than Galat. That's all right. We're going racing. So I changed carburetor. I was pretty frustrated after last week. Decided that carburetor, I hadn't been happy with the APD since I'd put it on. I'd get moderately happy with it, then something stupid would happen like that. It would slow down 4 numbers when guys on gas were slowing down 2. Something had to change. So I put the other carburetor back on. I don't know what'll happen. We'll find out today. We get one time run. No, we're on the way to Piedmont. We'll get one time run, then go racing. It's, I don't know, 90 degrees outside, roughly. Probably not quite that hot, but it feels like it because it's kind of humid. So I have no expectations of what it's going to do. Probably going to slow down a little. I'm okay with that, as long as it doesn't have big swings in the ET when the air changes a little bit. I'm not okay with that. The car's pretty clean. We actually covered it up this week and then wiped it down before we left, so it looks probably as good as it has looked all year as far as from a cleanliness standpoint, which is going to have nothing to do with how it runs. Moved the delay box this week. I never really liked where it was mounted before, so it's mounted up on the dash bar now. It's easier to see, probably a little easier to access. When the shifter was in park before, it actually kind of blocked a couple of the bottom buttons on the keypad. So it's up on the dashboard, be easier to see. Yeah. So I'm going to put the phone down and focus on getting to the racetrack. We'll see you in a bit. Well, they just called us for first time run, or only time run, I don't know. It's hot. Carburetor seems better than it used to be going wide open throttle. If I had to dial it right now, I got a 639 on it from last week. I don't think it'll go that quick, but I'd probably leave that on there. It'll probably go like 41 maybe, because I think this carburetor's just a little slower. But hopefully it'll be more consistent. All right, let's go on up there and try not to melt. That's what you call a throwaway pass. Made that first pass with my old BG carburetor and it did not like it. It left all right, went 139 460, but it got out past half track into high gear and it laid down, came out of it a little, laid down, came out of it. So I don't know if it's not getting fuel but it only went 653 at 99 mile an hour. So luckily we get 2 time runs. So I pulled that carburetor off and put my old APD, put the APD back on. So we can at least race it. I don't know what to do at this point, but that's not going to work. All right, so we swapped carburetors. We get 2 time runs. Wow, that's loud. They called us up for our second one. So I'm going to stick with the 640 that I put in the box. Got 39 on the window. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with that other one. It acted like it was running out of fuel. It surged. You'll probably hear it in the video, but I don't know. Might be time to look at buying another pump from a toilet and putting it back on. lot better. Let's get time slip out. It was 11 red. Yeah, happens. 137.9, 408, 640 with a 5. So the 40 that's in the box is the right number. We'll put a little time in the box to cover the 11 red and call it good for first round. All right. So this event has turned into, instead of trying to win the race, let's still be in when it starts to rain. As you can see over my shoulder, that looks bad. As you can see that way, that looks bad. I'll attach a picture of the radar when I get home that's taken right now. It looks really bad to the west of here. We're gonna get wet. So hopefully they can get a couple rounds in if they hurry up. There's not a ton of cars, so they should be able to get 2 rounds in. And then once it rains, they'll split the money. We'll do all right. So let's call this up for first round. I'm dialing down 1. The air's gotten better. Put time in the box to cover the red. Dial down 1 from my last pass. Let's see what happens. All right, gotta run my buddy Brandon again. I think he's just picking on me at this point. He's dialed 580 something, I don't know, 589, 585, somewhere in there. No matter, I'm leaving first. So, well, let's see what happens. Cut a light to save my fucking life. There's that. All right, up here for second round. I've got a buddy of mine. It's a pretty little Falcon. He's dialed 588. We went ahead and put it on a 36. We may be holding one, but we should be able to maybe judge him. Probably not. But anyway. 50 again, it ain't gonna fucking matter what we got on the window for a dial. Right to win in it. Win's a win. They just called us for round 3. Probably gonna dial down 1 because the air's getting a little better. I just took a bunch of time out of the box because 57 and 41 ain't gonna cut it anymore. So we're back down to the number we had in the box when we went 11 red in our last time run. That doesn't give me a good, fuzzy, warm feeling inside. But we gotta do something. Because what we've been doing shouldn't have worked last round. So, there we go. Well, that's no good. I'm sitting down here on the big end on the return road. As you heard, I just hurt the motor. Listen. Yeah, that's a dead hole. All right, figure we'll end this with a quick little update. So I pulled the valve covers off, and I couldn't find any rockers that were loose. So I pulled the distributor cap, spun it over, and watched where the rotor was pointing each time it went and didn't have any compression. So it was number 6. So I pulled the number 6 plug, and here it is. That right there's ugly. That right there's first-rate ugly. So instead of just pulling the heads, I think the motor needs to come out because it obviously ingested some porcelain, and that is rough on cylinder walls. So we might not have any content for a while, folks, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, thanks for watching. So one last final wrap up. As you can see from the pictures, it knocked the head off of an exhaust valve, and it banged around on top of the piston, knocked a hole in the piston, ruined the spark plug, tore the cylinder wall up pretty good. I don't know what to do at this point. Those pistons were probably at least 25 years old. They were custom J&Es. It's not an off-the-shelf item. So I'd have to get new pistons, and we all know how long that takes and how much it costs at this point. Well, I don't know what it costs. What is it, $1,000, $1,200 for a set of pistons now, custom? I don't know. Need a block, because that one was already taken out as far as it could go. Cleaned up, because the last shop, when they got done with it, there wasn't a round cylinder in it. So my good shop, he had to hone it out as far as he could just to make round cylinders, but it was as far as it would go. So I'd either need to get 40 over pistons or another block. It might have ruined the head. I don't know. It didn't leak any water, but it sure beat the hell out of that seat and beat the chamber up pretty good. So yeah, I don't know. Then top matters off, I came in after working on that and mowing a little grass, and took a shower and discovered our water heater isn't working. So I took basically a cold shower. So that's how you end a weekend. So all right, so now we're really done. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you all updated on whatever I'm going to do at this point. So